A job search is never fun. The application process is long and tedious to the point where you want to just give up. Then one day, bam, you get a call from the company that wants you to come in for an interview the next day. Now you're thinking to yourself, what am I going to do? Like, I don't have time to go and ready myself. A job interview is always stressful. The anticipation of what's to come, the anxiety of being judged on every word you say. However, there are ways to have a successful interview and potentially land your dream job. Just to follow a few basic mental steps with Following a few basic mental steps will greatly increase your self-confidence and make any interview less stressful. First, we're going to look under researching the company that you're applying for. Look at your resume, making sure that it's actually relevant to the job you've actually applied for. And then we're going to talk about dress, make sure you're dressing for success, basically. Then we're going to talk about eye contact. Whenever you're doing an interview, you don't want to just be staring away, doing nothing, and people will actually know you're paying attention. And lastly, we're just going to talk about how you're just basically going to tell about your job history. You're going to sell yourself. So first off, do some research on the company that you're going to be interviewing with. A quick Google search onto the company's corporate website will tell you what the company is known for and why they're different from the rest and how the company is actually influencing the community. Whenever I first applied for a job at Driscoll Hospital, I failed to realize that it was a children's hospital. I just was applying so many jobs, I just didn't know what it was. So when I got the call to actually go in for an interview, I literally looked up and saw, oh, okay, they're a children's hospital, they're based in Corpus, they're standalone, private, and they work very well with children. And second, you're going to want to look over your resume. Make sure that the verbiage is to the point and not filled with too much filler information. You don't want to have cash handling experience on a job that you're going to do, like a call center. And it's always handy to have provide a copy of your resume to your interviewer, just in case they don't have a copy there in front of you whenever you're speaking to them. Third, dress appropriately for the job that you're going in for. Don't wear jeans and polo if you're going to an accounting firm. Don't wear a suit and tie if you're going to go to like a retail shop, Bath and Body, or anything like that. Don't get all gussy up. Just wear something casual, something professional. You're not going to be going in looking like this. Say you're going for your job for AT&T, going, oh look, I'm going to be selling phones on the floor. No, you're not going to be dressing professional like this. Just something casual. Something professional, but not too out there. Next, stay focused on the objective. You already got there. The receptionist is telling you to have a seat. The manager will be down in a little bit. Now, it's going to be important to, when you're sitting there waiting, you're going to be very tempted to pull this little guy out. Don't do it. You're going to want to be on social media. You're going to want to be checking your messages. Don't do it. Because most of the time, employers are going to ask the front desk, like, hey, how did this person handle how did they handle waiting for me? Were they jittering around? Were they just being like all blasé? And employers, it's like a test. Employers will do it to test your patience. And moving on to the next step, you're already sitting there with the employer. This is going to sound really dumb. Listen with your eyes. Eye contact. They're already asking you all the cliche questions. They're already asking like, why do you want to work here? Why should we hire you? As long as you're making contact with the interviewer, when you're giving them the responses, it could be cliche responses like, because I'm the best. As long as you speak confidently and speak with eye contact, it'll turn out to be a good interview. And lastly, embellish. Don't lie. No one else can do this job except for me. That's what you're going to want them to think. And to talk highly about what you've done in your previous job and how your time there really helped change the company for the better. Be confident and rely on the information. And employers really like a go-getter. They don't really like beavers. So don't be like in their face. So a job interview can be really nerve-wracking. The anticipation of the interviewer going to be nice or mean. The questions are going to be asked on what questions are going to be asked, how am I going to answer them, what do I wear. Keep composure and play out the entire situation in your head a couple of times. If you keep doing that, it'll make the situation less nerve-wracking. Searching for a job is a tedious affair. The long online application process, the checking of references, the dreaded "we have moved on to other applicants" can be a real displeaser. But one day you're going to get a phone call asking for you to come in for an interview the next day, and you're going to be panicking with what questions are going to be asked and how are you going to get ready, how are you going to prepare for this. There's always that one step in between you and that dream job, and it's the interview. Some people are really good at them, some are not. The interviewer really wants to get to know you. They already read you on paper, now they want to see you in person. And the fear of rejection is what makes the whole process nerve-wracking, but as long as you come prepared with a good attitude, who knows, you might get a good call from HR with good news in a few days.